In the small dusty village of Aquir, where the evening wind carried the smell of roasted maize and the cries of hungry goats, lived a young woman named Zoba. She was known for her gentle smile and quiet spirit. People often said her eyes spoke of dreams far away, dreams bigger than the cracked walls of her father's house. Her father, Baba Koro, had once been a proud farmer, but many seasons of failed harvest had turned his hands weak and his heart bitter. Her mother sold palm oil in the market, sometimes returning home with nothing but empty bottles and tired feet. Zoba was their only daughter, and though poverty shadowed them, she still believed that life could change. Every morning she fetched water from the stream, humming softly, her mind drifting to a future she could barely imagine. Sometimes she pictured herself in the city, working in an office, wearing fine clothes. But such dreams faded quickly when her father coughed from hunger or her mother sighed over the empty cooking pot. One evening, as the sun sank red behind the hills, Baba Koro called her to sit. His voice trembled. "Zoba, my child, you know our suffering. A man has come to ask for your hand." She looked up sharply. "Who is he, Papa?" "His name is Emeka, carpenter. A good man, humble, but poor like us." Zoba's heart sank. "Papa, please, I'm not ready. I want to work. I can help the family if you give me time." Her mother touched her arm gently. "Zoba, hunger doesn't wait for dreams. This man says he will take care of you. Maybe that is how our fortune will change." Tears gathered in Zoba's eyes. "Mama, I don't love him." Baba Koro looked away. "Love is a luxury, my daughter. Sometimes we must marry survival." That night Zoba lay awake, staring at the thatched roof. The sound of rain leaking through the holes mixed with her quiet sobs. The next week the marriage was done. It was not a wedding of joy, only a gathering of tired faces, weak laughter, and borrowed clothes. Some neighbors whispered, "Poor girl, marrying a man with nothing but a hammer and dreams." Others shook their heads, pitying her youth. Emeka stood quietly beside her. His shirt was clean but faded, his eyes soft but serious. When he slipped the ring onto her finger, he said in a low voice, "Zoba, I know this is not what you wanted, but I will do my best to make you safe." She said nothing. Her heart felt heavy, her smile small and forced. That night, in their small mud house at the edge of the village, Emeka lit a lantern. The room was almost empty, just a wooden bed, a water pot, and a small table. He brought a plate of rice and placed it before her. "It's all I could buy," he said quietly. Zoba looked at the food, then at him. "You don't have to pretend, Emeka. I know this life will be hard." He smiled sadly. "Hard or not, we will face it together." She turned away, hiding her tears. Days passed. Zoba woke early to fetch water, cooked what little they had, and watched her husband leave with his old toolbox each morning. When he returned, he often brought small gifts, roasted corn, palm wine, or sometimes nothing but a tired smile. She began to notice something different about him. No matter how poor they seemed, Emeka never lost his calm. Even when customers delayed payment, he never complained. He worked late into the night, carving wood with strange patterns she didn't understand. One evening, Zoba found a small wrapped box hidden under the bed. Inside was a shiny wristwatch, too fine for a poor carpenter. Her heart skipped. When Emeka came home, she asked softly, "Where did you get this?" He looked startled, then smiled faintly. "It was a gift from an old friend." She didn't believe him, but she said nothing. Rumors began to spread in the village. Some said Emeka went to the city every week. Others whispered that he worked for rich people and kept secrets from his wife. Zoba tried to ignore them, but the whispers grew louder. And still, her heart longed for more food, more comfort, more hope. She began to question everything. Her marriage, her future, even her husband's truth. The day came when temptation knocked at her door, and betrayal slowly entered her life.